Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the SciShow, the #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who like to be first, especially with comments for me, like Fatty Cat Bom Bom. If that's you, I appreciate you. Let's have some competitions for seeing who can get in first, and I'll try and give people a shout out if I remember. We are here to review Fafnir. Fafnir, a new hero in the Treasures of Flame and Frost, or Untold Tales portal, as we call it. Legendary Classic Hero, 0.9%. Season 3 Hero, 0.2. I don't even know why we'd throw the season, whatever. Untold Tales 2 Hero, non-featured, 0.4. Featured Untold Tales 2 Hero, 1%. I really wish the classic heroes were nowhere near as high as the featured. It's the Untold Tales 2 portal. Let's make sure it's the Untold Tales 2 heroes. That's my opinion. I'm going to keep banging on about that for as long as it takes to hopefully get some changes made. Fafnir, beautiful fighter class, which gives the revived talent. You can see there, one of the most useful talents in the game, in my opinion, can be very, very crucial in a lot of scenarios. We have the counter attack, Aether talent, 60% of the damage for 6 turns. It's nothing fantastic, but it does just do a little bit of damage sometimes if the enemy's getting up those early specials. But at 60%, it's not a huge drama. 1589 power. That's what do we have here? 15. Yeah, I thought it was a big jump. 1577 to 1589. Interesting. Anyway, seems. Oh, they did probably just got the stat boots that have all gone. The stats boost. Sorry, my brain is mush. I've been working on another video with some mathematics stuff in it, and also trying to write a bloody song. So I do apologise for my brain being a little vacant. Although you're probably sitting there saying it's always vacant. So anyway, we have the Merkheim Realm, which gives the Arctic core. I don't really understand why that needs to be a family bonus because the core is the passive. I don't know. Anyway. Gives the Arctic core, so when it's fully charged, it's 337 frost damage, lowers a target's attack by 15% each turn, over 3 turns, so you can get up to minus 45% attack, which is quite handy. I actually went to attack someone in war just the other day, and my damage, did nothing. It was like slapping someone with a fish. And it was because of the fact I had this on me and it was minus 45% attack. So that obviously does more damage as you do the emblems, etc. I think we can see it gets up to 4, button, you idiot, 489 once fully maxed out. And it scales based on how charged the core is. We should know how the cores work now. We've had it around for a long time. It does extra damage against heroes with minions and mega minions, so a nice little bonus there. I do find this family interesting because they also have the passive against Frost, the empowered resist, where when you resist Frost, you get 450 boosted health and 5% mana. So it makes sense to take them against each other, but then you're actually just feeding, because when the enemy goes off, you get boosted, but when you go off, you're going to boost the enemy. In this case, though, it depends on how many you're hitting. So it can be worthwhile to take them against members that also have the same. In this case, you're only hitting 3. So as long as you're not hitting the one that gets empowered frost resist, then, yeah. Just this little strange quirk I thought about taking the same family against each other. I've had those discussions before. I won't go on. Artwork is fine. She's looking like a little miniature like the rest of them. Nothing overly special. She has a nice little, gives me a bit of Lagatha vibes. Just, I don't know. Has the big icy spear, little axe. Looks like there's a Viking helmet stuck on a shoulder. Yeah, but looking decent, looking strong. Not sure how long that ice spear would last up against some of these fire heroes. Or with whatever else she's doing with it. Bit of friction would sort of get that melted pretty quickly. But that's okay. She's got the axes back up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Sorry. Stats pretty balanced. I say that quite often. A little bit higher on the attack, so that's nice. Slightly low defense. Lance of Avarice running at fast speed attacks the target nearby enemies with a Frostfall strike, dealing up to 2100 damage. Deals 40% more damage if the target is of the fire element. Special skill never misses its target. So good hit all. Who did we have recently? So he's averaging hits for 1600, so that's 8,000 in total. So this is 6300 at fast speed. Probably not quite enough. Extra against fire though. I don't like that these heroes don't get a bonus. Like if you use an elemental defense down hero, such as like I'm thinking Grendel, these heroes don't then do extra damage, which is a little bit sad. I don't know why that happens. All damage a target and nearby enemies received is increased by 35% for 3 turns, so that's nice. Just means any follow-up hitters. You'd be wanting to take other fast greens. Average is fine, but they're not guaranteed to go off at the same time. But yeah, Grendel I just mentioned would be great. He's also a hit 3, so that would just mean his hits are doing extra damage. Archibald, he's not fast, but he hits all. Also adds the defense down, so there'd be a lot of combinations now with green heroes where you're going to get big bang for your buck if you pair them in 3s or 4s or even 5s. Also useful for Titans with the extra 35% damage. So if you don't have other heroes that do that damage increase, because that will stack on top of defense down and wither and that sort of thing. So they all stack on top of each other. So if you don't have any other hero with that skill for the Titan, you've now got one you might be able to use. Target nearby enemies reflect status effect buffs to a random character on the opposing team for 3 turns. So that's really good against any big buffers. You've got people like Naeem out there. Just be careful. Some of these buffers may cleanse first or may have passives that will cleanse it and that sort of thing. But yeah, anyone who's got lots of buffs, it's fantastic to use against because they're just going to reflect them onto yourself. So, someone like a Rosalind, again, with those mega minions, just make sure that they're not cleansing it before, so you've got to time it really well if anyone has a cleanse. Just keep that in mind. So, very good hero. They're all good. At this point in time, with close to 1,000 legendary heroes and new heroes coming out so regularly, I've said it before, I'll say it again for anyone who wasn't listening last time or wasn't watching. It is, in my opinion, very hard to start talking about synergies and things because there's such a difference in everyone's roster now. There's so many heroes you may have. It really comes down to whether a hit 3 at fast. Some people love fast teams to try and get everyone charged in 7 tiles and have kill teams. So if you have other fast heroes and Fafnir is going to fit in with that for a kill 3 sort of team where you might only need to stack 3 fast heroes, fantastic. Extra damage against fire. Even someone like a Bernadette at the moment who's still being used a lot as tank, being red, you're just going to do extra damage. Generally, it doesn't make sense to take the weaker color, green being weak against red, but the tiles will do less damage, but you're going to be doing a lot more damage with the special skill. So yeah, it's a very good hero. Again, depending on what you've already got, could be fantastic, could be average. Well, not average, it's going to be good. And it comes down to your playstyle. I'll stop rambling. If you are doing any summons, best of luck. I personally wouldn't be chasing. I don't think there's anything special to say it's going to be like a... And that's the problem with so many heroes coming out. There's just so many that are very, very similar. Occasionally one will come out that's just got something really unique about it. But, in essence, it's a hit 3 hero, bit of follow-up, ice damage. I think it's fantastic to actually pair with other heroes from Untold Tales that do the fire. So such as Dagger, he's average, so he's a little bit slower, but it also means You're doing a bit of extra damage against nature with Dagger, fire with Fafnir, but you're adding the burn damage to the ice damage, and it adds up so quickly. Like if you're doing about 400 per turn with each, if it's at full charge, that's 800 once you've fired a couple of heroes off. So if you're not getting the kill, there's a fair chance that you're going to get the kill very, very quickly with that follow-up damage. I think that's all I need to say. If you are doing summons, best of luck to you. I personally won't because I'm running out of bloody materials to level things up. If you enjoy what I'm doing, I can't be bothered saying that. No one cares about me saying that, so I'm not going to say it. You know what to do. Give your kitty a scritch for me. Have a bloody good one.